What is going on YouTube? CrackStealer15 here. Gonna be playing some Farm Sim 2013 Titanium Edition. Couple of things real quick. I do have a stream account. It is CrackStealer, capital C, capital S, 15. I will link that in the description. I do play a lot of Farm Sim. It's primarily what I play, simulation games. I do play CSGO, other games like that too, Killing Floor, whatever, etc. I know it's a little late to be doing the Farm Sim 2013 Let's Play, but I do want to, get some Farm Sim 2013 in before the 15 comes out. So, yeah, I've been wanting to do YouTube and streaming and all that fun stuff for quite a while now. I mean, it's been years, and I just finally was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. So recently I'm just going to been going for it, and yeah, so let's get started here. We're gonna be playing on Westbridge Hills. That's the map we're gonna be playing on. Oh boy. So right away here, we're jumping in, and what we're gonna do is right away, first thing I always do ever since this mod is very useful mod, that it's not cheating or anything like that. It's not a money mod, anything like that. So I am selling all my equipment, then I go in here and I repay the loan right away. First two things I do is repay, sell equipment, repay the loan. Then I click my N key and it brings up the Haggenstedt Bank, and I go to edit loan, and I take, this case we're going to take out a $2.2 million loan. Then we're going to go straight into field management, and we're going to buy field 17. I know I want 20 and 19 fields that I want to start with right then and there. Then we're going to go here, going to go to these guys. We're going to start this up right away. We're going to buy this, buy this. Right there, that was $1 million. Boom, just like that, with those fields, and with this, that's $1 million down the drain, unfortunately. So right away, what I want to do is I want to go over here and send these guys home with me, because I want to get that combine started. First, I want to move this guy out of the way. Faster I get combine started, faster I get to start making some money, because I know for a fact I am in fact going to run out of money. $2.2 million does a lot. It does. It just doesn't do it all. So this guy is going to go start right away harvesting. Next two things I'm going to buy is a semi and a trailer. Then 2 fertilizers, 2 tractors, 2 different seeders, and I drove through the crops. You didn't see that. So this is how I like to play the game. It's gonna chop it all up. Okay. First of all, let's get away from you. You're loud and obnoxious. So before I even go into my mods, I look in here, go down here, 115,000. I don't care at the moment. I will in a minute when I run out of money. um, but you know, live and learn, I guess. Buy one of these, always 500,000 to play with here. Alright. I'm not gonna buy any animals right now. John Deere first tractor I buy right there. I like my John Deere, and we'll buy you. You're kind of a cheaper tractor, but you'll get the job done for now. And I will scroll past it. Need the pick 'em up truck. What else do I need? Need you. Leaves us with 100k, 137k. Need one of you. So we got cedars. Don't need anything out of there. Excuse me. Nothing out of there. Actually, that. Don't believe anything out of there. Surprisingly, we didn't end up spending it all. Let's speed things up because I'm gonna keep my videos to 30 minutes long, and I want to get to farming here. Speed things up. We're just gonna jump in this guy, or not jump in this guy. We're gonna bring all of our stuff home. I think we'll be able to fit all of it, if not all of it. I didn't hit it. Thought I did, but I didn't. We're not gonna make that turn. Let's put you out on the field right away. Get you set up. Gotta get everything else set up. So hopefully by the time this video is over, we won't be too much in debt. I want to keep around $40,000 by the end of the video because I know for a fact if we go into end, we go to loan details, what's it going to cost us? So really we're going to be paying $200,000 extra. What's going to cost us a day? I think it's somewhere around, yeah, loan fees, 44,000 a day. So I want to keep around 44,000 out of this 80 grand. Just because I want to make sure that I don't go too far in the hole. I know I'm suspected to go into the hole, but we'll make probably off that field plus what we have in our silos, probably off of wheat, I would say around maybe 25 grand. So we do have that big playing room to play with, 25 grand. Plus probably another, like, I don't know, maybe 10 grand or so. 14,000, not 14,000. Probably about another 10 grand with with the canola that we got and everything else, I really couldn't really tell you. I mean, not gonna make a whole lot off of everything else. Those are the two things that we are gonna make decent amount of money on. So by the time we're done with filling up our Cetos and everything, we should probably be down to about, I don't know, 73 grand or so. Could go down to 70, but I doubt it. Probably about 73. Go, buddy, go. This is what's gonna start costing us a lot right here when we start to seed and fertilize at the same time. The price starts to get pretty hefty. I'm sorry if the video's a little laggy. It's my CPU. I do have a new processor coming into the mail. This is only an i3. So, an i3 Intel processor. So it's only a quad, no, it's what is it? I can't think of it. It only has 3 cores. I can't think of the name that you would call it. Not a quad core. Triple core or something like that. So it's not the best. But before this I had a dual core and that was horrible. I actually had 2 dual cores. And finally I just said, you know what, we'll jump up to the next one. I was gonna buy an i7, but I didn't feel like dropping the, you know, whatever $400 or $500 it was gonna be just for the processor and motherboard, you know. So I bought an i5, and I'm gonna be running the stream off of the good integrated graphics that the i5 comes with. I think it will work. I've heard people doing that, so it should work. If it don't work, then I'll find another way. I might make this into a streaming computer once I start to get bigger. I might not. I don't know, you know. We'll see here. I just know the CPU likes to jump up, you know, from 100, I mean from like 55 to 100, you know, or 90, 55 to 90, or I mean something stupid like that, you know, it just jumps up. But I just tested my power supply today. Did the old, what do? You stick a paper clip in the green wire, and that goes to your motherboard, and you stick the other end of the paperclip to any black wire, which is a ground, and plug it into the wall and turn it on, and that tricks it to thinking it's in the motherboard when it's really not. And see if your power supply at least turns on, which mine did. It turned on and everything. My other one, 700 watt, what's it, like a Corsair or something like, yeah, Corsair, 700 watt. It glows all sorts of colors, so it'll look good with my new case, because I have like 6 fans in that thing and they all glow blue. I'm colorblind, so blue's about the only color I can actually see real well. I'm gonna miss probably a little bit, maybe. We'll see, I don't know. I don't really know. First things first, what I want to fix in this, when you back up, it needs to go up to maximum speed, so I need to nail that in reverse. That way I don't have to deal with it later. One thing I don't like about this truck is the steering wheel doesn't turn, and wish it did. It's a big thing for me. Even with the Lizard, it turns, but it only goes halfway, but I'll take it. At least the steering wheel turns, you know. The Lizard semi, I mean, at least the frickin' thing turns the steering wheel. This is a good truck. I mean, it hauls a lot. I mean, we're talking, this thing can haul. So usually I put this over on the side of the house here, just out of the way. And when I need it, I come, you know, I'll attach to it and use it. But when I'm not using it, figure why not keep it out of the way. So I'm going to keep my videos to 30 minutes. I will at least try to keep them to right around that amount, just because I find that other YouTubers, sometimes they make them longer than 30 minutes. I mean, 45 minutes not that bad. Once you start going to about an hour, you know, it starts to get hard to sit down and watch that. Unless you're streaming or something. Once you go on for an hour on YouTube, it starts to really get hard. So I figure, you know, why not compromise, do 30 minutes. Excuse me, sorry. I'm tired. I will be making a Facebook for the stream and for YouTube. I do not have a stream schedule right now, just because of how busy work gets, and you know, I go to college part-time for welding, so it's, I don't know, it's kind of difficult to really put a stream schedule. And then, you know, I got 5 brothers, so the house is loud at times. Right now everyone's, you know, at school and work, so it's kind of quiet. But usually, you know, I wake up and I go straight to work, you know. So this is, Tuesdays are one of the few days where I'm able to wake up, kind of relax, you know, start doing what I want to do, and then I can, you know, go to work. I don't have to be at work until later on Tuesdays, so. Probably gonna post this video right up as soon as I'm done. I'm not going to edit anything out of this video, so if I make any mistakes, if I don't know, make a huge mess, you know, a bunch of vehicles collide each other, I'm not going to edit it out. I find that I want it to be as real as I can make it. So Eventually I do want to buy that field over there, and the field behind there, and the field over there. My lamp stream, I have this field, that field, and that big one over there, and we do make the money, that's for sure. So we'll see how many of these videos I get out on YouTube. I would try my hardest to crank them out as fast as I can. I just don't want to be uploading while I'm streaming or anything like that, and usually I'm on late at night, so kinda hard, you know. Like I said, Tuesdays, I mean, it could be, you know, you might get 2 videos on Tuesdays, and then that could be it for the week. You know, I don't know. I mean, I could push out a video over the weekend or whatever too, or you know, whenever I got a little bit of free time when the house is quiet. So see how it goes and go from there. Right now things are kind of slow. Don't really have a whole lot to do. You're just about done. I do want to combine these 2 fields, that's for sure. Westbridge Hills. Oh yeah. Wish I could climb that mountain with that truck. It's my other favorite truck to get in this game. We got a redneck couch here. Should be on the porch though, because you know, us rednecks just don't randomly put a couch. Well, there's a perfectly good porch over here, but you know. Got our trampoline. Hey, look, I jumped and was stuck there. Oh yeah, trampoline, guys. Get our well. That guy's just about done harvesting. And we're just gonna do these 2 so this field, finished sowing the other one over there. So this one, and then sowed number 19 with corn, and this one with canola, and then next video it will be us harvesting and making the moolah, the cha-ching. We do have a lot right now, but you gotta also keep in mind that you know, very shortly here it's gonna be taking out, you know, $44,000 every day, and we're not far away from it starting to take that out, and I just hit my own truck with a combine. So we're gonna go and park this combine and let her sit until we need her again. I like that the combines turn real fast. Up, don't matter. This, I believe, we're gonna take it to the train yard. I pre-ordered this game 2 years ago, and I've been playing it ever since. I do have a lot of hours. how many hours I exactly got. I mean, it's a good amount. I think 400 or 500 hours. So that's a lot of hours. 500 hours. That's half the hours I have on Gary's Mod. Gary's Mod I have over 1,000. I mean, that's a lot of hours for one game. That's quite a bit of days spent in one game. You know, even 300, even 100 hours. I mean, come on, that's a long time. You know. And we're back up to 80 grand. Isn't that beautiful? Maybe we'll put this truck. I think we'll put this truck at maybe even at the house. Just because. So he's about halfway done. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room. Except for I already messed it up. Get her nice and straight. As straight as we can get her. So this guy, he's gonna need to go. He's off to the next field. This field is very hilly, you know. Awesome, he's alright guys, I think I'm gonna cut it here. 'Cause there's not much more for us to do. We could sell stuff, but I think we're fine with money right now. I'd rather, you know, even though it's only, you know, 8,000 of each thing, each resource or each plant, whatever. Um, you know, I'd rather wait. If I don't need the money, I'd rather wait for a great demand or something. So, well, you guys have a good one, and I will talk to you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Be sure to check out Twitch, and I hope to see you over there, and take care. Have a good one.